Hello everyone. I'm Z from Susan's family. Today, I'll show you a design from the Chinese aesthetics, the spiritual lotus blanket. For this electronic tutorial, search for en.susudiy.com on the website to view. This blanket consists of main body and decorations. First, crochet and join the main body. Then, crochet and make the decorations. The main body includes motif 1, motif 2, motif 3 and the edging. First, crochet all 3 motifs. Then, join motif 1 and motif 2 and crochet the edging. Finally, sew on motif 3. Next, please watch my demonstration. First, let's learn motif 1. I will demonstrate using cotton yarn. The colors are random. For specific yarn, color scheme, and hook size, please refer to the detail page and the paper chart of our product. Begin with the magic ring. Then crochet round 1. Start with 3 chains. Then crochet 15 double crochets into the magic ring. One double crochet is completed. Continue crocheting. Including the beginning chain. This amounts to a total of 16 double crochets. When done, close the ring. Finally, find the top chain of the beginning chain. This is the chain to the right of the double crochet stitch. Pick up the strand close to you. In this way, it is the strand on the left. Join with 1 slip stitch. Pull tight. Then fasten off the yarn. Round 1 is completed. Move on to round 2. This round requires a color change. Pick up the front loops and crochet. Join the yarn at where you just made the slip stitch. Work 1 chain. Crochet 1 single crochet here. Weave in the tails as you crochet. Continue picking up the front loop of each stitch. This is the one strand like this. Work a single crochet into each stitch. You can also weave in the tails completely. Once done, in the first stitch, slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. Round 2 is complete. Move on to round 3. For this round, continue crocheting on round 1. You can see that round 1 has these back loops remaining. Here is the beginning chain. There isn't a clear back loop. This is the back loop of the double crochet on the left of the beginning chain. This is the back loop of the double crochet on the right of the beginning chain. Insert into the back loop on the right of the beginning chain. And the strand below. This means picking up these 2 strands. Join the yarn. Make 3 chains. Then crochet 4 double crochets where you joined the yarn. After completing this, it's equivalent to crocheting 5 double crochets. Slightly enlarge the loop. Remove the hook. Pick up the top 2 strands of this chain. Draw this loop through. Chain 1 to secure. We call this a special DC5 popcorn. Then crochet 2 chains. Next, pick up the back loop on the left of the beginning chain, as well as the strand below. Crochet a DC5 popcorn. First, crochet 5 double crochets. To avoid affecting finding the entry position later, Leave the tails for now. Then draw this loop through the first double crochet stitch. Crochet 1 chain to secure. The popcorn stitch is complete. For the rest of this round, alternate crocheting 1 popcorn and 2 chains. For the popcorn, skip 1 stitch each time. Then pick up the back loop and the strand below. To crochet. Continue crocheting this round until finished. Once completed, pick up a few strands at the top of the popcorn, slip stitch and fasten off. Round 3 is complete. Continue with round 4. This round is also worked on round 1. First, pick up the back loop of the double crochet on the right of the start, as well as the strand below. Join the yarn. Make 3 chains. Then crochet 9 chains. Note: place round 3 in front. Then skip 2 popcorn stitches. On the left of this double crochet, pick up the back loop and the strand below. Crochet 1 double crochet. This round alternates 1 double crochet and 9 chains. For the double crochet, skip 2 popcorn each time. Crochet by picking up these 2 strands. If you can't find them exactly, an approximation is fine. Finally, join with a slip stitch in the third chain. Round 4 is completed. Continue to crochet round 5. Make 1 chain. In the entry position of the slip stitch, work 1 single crochet. Note to wrap the chain of round 3. Then, in this large space, crochet 2 half double crochets. Five double crochets. Followed by 1 ch3 picket. First, crochet 3 chains. Then, pick up the front loop of the stitch and the left strand. Slip stitch. Note: the oval solid dot indicates a slip stitch not to be pulled tight. Continue to crochet 5 double crochets and 2 half double crochets. For the rest of this round, each time, work 1 single crochet into the double crochet stitch and wrap the corresponding chain of round 3. Then, in the large space, crochet the same stitches as here. Continue to complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. Round 5 is completed. Move on to round 6. First, find the half double crochet on the right of the start. Join the yarn in this stitch and crochet 1 single crochet. Before working the single crochet, always chain 1 as a beginning chain. Then work 1 FPSC on this single crochet. Insert into this single crochet stitch. Exit from the left hole. Crochet 1 single crochet. The FPSC is completed. Continue on the next 7 stitches on the left. Work single crochets, half double crochets and double crochets. Note: don't miss the adjacent half double crochet stitch on the left. This double crochet stitch might not be very obvious. After completing it, in the hole of this picket, work sequentially 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochets, and 1 half double crochet. After completing it, start from the adjacent stitch on the left. Crochet symmetrical stitches to here. When finished, continue following the chart. Work this round all the way down. After completing it, slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. Round 6 is completed. Continue to crochet round 7. First, on the second stitch to the right of this single crochet, pick up the 2 strands behind, and join the yarn. Then crochet 5 chains. And then on the right stitch of these 3 double crochets, slip stitch into the 2 strands behind. For the slip stitches in this round, all are worked into the 2 strands behind the stitch, 5 chains. On the middle stitch of these 3 double crochets, slip stitch in the 2 strands behind. Next, each time make a slip stitch on the last stitch of these 3 double crochets, on the first stitch of these 3 double crochets, and on the middle stitch of these 3 double crochets. In between, crochet 5 chains. Complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch, where you joined the yarn. Round 7 is completed. Continue to crochet round 8. Slip stitch into the large space on the left, carrying the yarn across here. Then crochet the corresponding stitches. Then work 5 double crochets in the large space on the left. Once completed, pick up the 2 strands of the slip stitch. Work sequentially 1 double crochet, 2 chains and 1 double crochet. Continue referring to the chart. Complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Round 8 is completed. Continue to crochet round 9. Join the yarn to the beginning chain. Chain 2. Then, in the adjacent stitch on the left, crochet 1/2 double crochet. Continue in the adjacent stitch on the left, and in the hole of the picket, crochet 1 HDC2 tog. First, in these 2 positions, crochet 1 incomplete half double crochet each. Then, yarn over, pull the yarn through all loops once. The HDC2 tog is completed. In this hole, crochet 3 more half double crochets. Note: after completing the second half double crochet, crochet 1 picket. The slip stitch should be worked by picking up these 3 strands. After completion, in this hole and the adjacent stitch on the left, crochet a HDC2 tog. After that, crochet half double crochets evenly, all the way down to the stitch before this chain space. In this chain space, crochet 1 double crochet, 2 chains and 1 double crochet. Continue following the chart to complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Round 9 is completed. Continue to crochet round 10. First, chain 3. Then crochet 3 double crochets evenly. Then, on the adjacent stitch on the left, and in this hole, work a DC2 tog. That is, work an incomplete double crochet in each of these 2 positions. Then yarn over, and pull through all loops once. The DC2 tog is completed. Work 3 more double crochets in the hole. Then, in the hole and the adjacent stitch on the left, work a DC2 tog. Next, each time you encounter a picket, refer to the demonstration here. Work double crochets in the remaining positions according to the chart. Complete this round and fasten off. That completes round 10. Next, Crochet 4 corners. Each corner is crocheted separately. There are 4 rows in total. I'll demonstrate one of them as an example. First, crochet row 1, behind the second stitch to the right of the beginning chain. Pick up 1 or 2 strands. Join the yarn. This is behind the 8th stitch to the right of the middle double crochet. Chain 3. Then skip 1 stitch. Behind this beginning chain, work a double crochet. For the rest of this row, each time, pick up 1 or 2 strands behind the stitch to crochet. Work 3 double crochets evenly. Chain 5. Starting from the 3rd stitch to the left of the middle double crochet, work 3 double crochets evenly. Crochet a DC2 tog. Note when crocheting the DC2 tog, skip 1 stitch in the middle. Row 1 is completed. Continue with row 2. Chain 3. Turn your piece. In these 2 stitches on the left, work 1 double crochet each. Note, when looking at the back of the row, the stitches correspond to the braids on the left top. Work 5 double crochets in the chain space. After completing that, work 1 double crochet in the 1st stitch on the left. Then in the left stitch, and the edge double crochet stitch. Work 1 DC2 tog. Do not crochet in the beginning chain. Row 2 is completed. Continue with row 3. Chain 3. Turn the piece. In the second and third stitches. Work 1 DC2 tog. Then make 3 double crochets evenly. Note: the middle double crochet should be worked together with the middle double crochet of round 10 by picking up its 1 or 2 strands behind. Finally, work 1 DC3 tog. That is, first in these 3 stitches, work 1 incomplete double crochet each. Then yarn over, pull through all loops once, completing the DC3 tog. Row 3 is done. Continue with row 4, make 3 chains. Turn the piece. In these 4 stitches, work 1 DC4 tog, which means work 1 incomplete double crochet in each stitch. Then yarn over, pull the yarn through all loops once, completing the DC4 tog. Fasten off the yarn. One corner is done. Everyone follow this method, and complete the remaining 3 corners. Move on to round 11. First, join the yarn in any corner. Make 2 chains. Then on the side of these 4 rows, work 9 half double crochets evenly. After completion, make 5 chains. Then, behind the second half double crochet to the right of this double crochet in round 9, pick up 2 strands and slip stitch. Make 5 chains. Slip stitch behind the third half double crochet to the left of this double crochet. Five chains. On the side of these 4 rows, work 9 half double crochets evenly. After completion, in the stitch at this corner, work 1 half double crochet, 2 chains, and 1 half double crochet. For the rest of this round, on both sides of each corner, work 9 half double crochets evenly. The corner is the same as here. Work slip stitches and chains in the middle. The entry position for the slip stitch is also the same as previously demonstrated. Complete this round. Finally, work 1 half double crochet where you joined the yarn and work 2 chains. Slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. Round 11 is completed. Continue to crochet rounds 12 and 13. I have already finished. For round 12, the chart indicates the stitches on the chain positions are all crocheted in the chain spaces, the rest are worked into the stitches. For round 13, except for the single crochet in the middle of each side, the rest are worked into the stitches or chain spaces. For this single crochet, pick up 1 or 2 strands behind the middle double crochet of round 10 to crochet. Or you can also pick up the chain together from round 12 at the same time, like this. We have now explained the motif 1. Everyone finish the remaining motif 1 pieces. Next, let's move on to motif 2. First, start with a magic ring. Then make 2 chains. The chains should be slightly longer. Then crochet 1 half double crochet. Slightly enlarge the loop. 2 chains. Then crochet 1 HDC2 puff. First, crochet 2 incomplete half double crochets. Note: when crocheting this round, all loops should be slightly enlarged. Then yarn over, pull through all loops once. The HDC2 puff is completed. This round is to alternately crochet 2 chains and 1 HDC2 puff. Continue referring to the chart. Complete this round and fasten off the yarn. Now, Round 1 is completed. Continue to crochet round 2. First, join yarn in any chain space. Then crochet 5 chains directly. Refer to the chart and crochet the corresponding stitches in each chain space. Complete this round. After completion, don't cut the yarn. Continue to crochet round 3. In this round, crochet the corresponding stitches in each chain space. Complete this round. Fasten off the yarn when finished. Continue to crochet round 4. First, join yarn in the chain space on the left. Crochet 1 single crochet. Then pick up stitches and work 3 single crochets evenly. Next, on round 1, crochet 1 reverse DCY stitch, yarn over twice. Pick up the chain on the right of the puff below. Pull the yarn through. You can slightly enlarge the loop. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then, yarn over. Pick up the chain on the left. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Next, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Repeat 3 times. This way, the reverse DCY stitch is completed. When crocheting, make sure to enlarge the loop. Ensure that when you finish, it is roughly level with the right side. For this round, work 1 single crochet in each of these 6 double crochets. In the chain space, work sequentially 1 single crochet, 2 chains and 1 single crochet. At the junction of 2 groups, work 1 reverse DCY stitch. I will demonstrate it one more time. This completes it. Refer to the chart and crochet all the way to the last single crochet. Once completed, work 1 half double crochet in the first stitch. This way, we have finished round 4. Continue with round 5. Start with 3 chains. Then pick up the entire half double crochet, work 1 double crochet. This is equivalent to working 1 special bobble. Work 3 more chains. Next, in the same position, work 1 DC2 bobble. This means working 2 incomplete double crochets first. Then yarn over, and pull through all loops once. Complete the DC2 bobble. 3 chains. Continue to work alternately 1 DC2 bobble and 3 chains. Including the special bobble at the beginning, you need to work a total of 5 bobbles. After completion, 1 chain. For the rest of this round, each time, in the chain space from the previous round, work 5 DC2 bobble, and 4 chains. End with 1 chain. Following this pattern, complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Round 5 is completed. Continue to round 6. First, join the yarn in the second hole, on the left of the start. Work 2 single crochets. Then, on the middle bobble stitch, work 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and 1 single crochet. Continue in the next 2 spaces on the left, working 2 single crochets each. After that, work 1 FPDC on the reverse DCY stitch. This means inserting like this and work a double crochet. When crocheting this FPDC, do not make it too tight. Slightly enlarge the loop, stretch it to approximately the same height as the right side. Next, work 2 single crochets in each of these 4 spaces, and in the middle stitch, work the same stitches as here. Work 1 FPDC between 2 groups. Repeat this process, and finish crocheting this round. Now, round 6 is done. Continue with round 7. First, crochet 3 single crochets evenly. Then crochet 3 single crochets in the space. Continue to crochet 4 single crochets evenly to the left. After that, work at SC2 tog. First, in the adjacent stitch on the left, work an incomplete single crochet. Then skip this FPDC stitch. On the left stitch, work the second incomplete single crochet. After that, yarn over, pull the yarn through all loops once. SC2 tog completed. Continue following the chart. Refer to the previous demonstration, and finish this round. Finish with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Round 7 is completed. Continue with round 8. First, behind the second single crochet stitch from the previous round, pick up 1 or 2 strands to join the yarn. Then work 6 chains. Don't make the chains too tight for this round. Make them slightly looser. Next, each time, on the right of the SC2 tog, behind the third stitch, and behind the third stitch on the left. Pick up 1 or 2 strands and slip stitch. After each slip stitch, work 6 chains. Note: at the end, work 4 chains and 1/2 double crochet where you joined the yarn. Now, round 8 is completed. Continue with round 9. Work 4 chains directly. Then in the large chain space on the left, work 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and 1 double crochet. Next, behind the middle single crochet of round 7, pick up 1 or 2 strands and slip stitch. After completion, in this space, work 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and 1 double crochet. Then work 1 chain. Then work 3 double crochets in the large space on the left. 1 chain after each double crochet. After completion, in the left space, work 2 double crochets with 1 chain in between. Then behind the middle single crochet of round 7, pick up 1 or 2 strands, work 1 single crochet, then work a CH4 picket. This means first chain 4. Then pick up the front loop of the stitch and the left strand and slip stitch. After that, continue by working 2 double crochets in this space. 1 chain after each double crochet. For the rest of this round, each time you encounter the corresponding chain space to a SC2 tog, follow this method here. For the remaining chain spaces, the stitches in the middle are slightly different. Alternate 1 slip stitch with a single crochet and a CH4 picket. The slip stitches and single crochets are worked into 1 or 2 strands behind the middle single crochets of round 7. Everyone refer to the chart and follow the previous demonstration. Complete this round. Now, round 9 is completed. Continue with round 10. First, in the position where you just made the slip stitch, work 1 single crochet. Then, crochet 9 chains. In the 5th to last chain, pick up 1 or 2 strands, work 1 TR5 popcorn. This means first crochet 5 treble crochets, yarn over twice. Insert. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over. Draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat 3 times. One treble crochet is complete. In the same position, work 4 more. After completion, draw the loop through the first stitch. Then crochet 1 chain to secure. The TR5 popcorn is complete. Work 4 chains. Slip stitch in the same entry position. Work 4 more chains. In the 3rd double crochet stitch on the left of the slip stitch. Work 1 single crochet. 9 chains. In the whole of this picket, slip stitch first. Work 4 chains. Then work a TR5 popcorn. Work 4 more chains. Slip stitch in the same position. Nine chains. For convenience in explanation, we will consider the crocheted part as one group. I'll demonstrate another group. In the 3rd double crochet stitch on the right of the slip stitch, work 1 single crochet, 9 chains. In the 5th chain from hook, Work a popcorn like this. Four chains. Slip stitch. Four chains. On the third double crochet stitch on the left of the slip stitch, work 1 single crochet, 9 chains. In the hole of the picket. Crochet the same stitches as here. Which is 1 slip stitch. 4 chains. 1 tr5 popcorn. Four chains. Slip stitch. Then 9 chains. The second group is completed. Continue to complete the remaining groups. Once completed, slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. Continue to round 11. Find the first popcorn on the left of the start. Pick up the side chain and join the yarn. Make 3 chains. Then crochet 5 double crochets. Next, in the top of the popcorn, crochet 2 double crochets. Two chains and 2 double crochets. Then pick up the chain on the other side, crochet 6 double crochets. Then, find the slip stitch from round 9. In the third chain space to the left of it, crochet 1 single crochet, with the chain from round 10 to the front. Which means crocheting in the left chain space of this single crochet. Continue to crochet 3 chains. In the second double crochet stitch to the left, crochet 1 single crochet, then on both sides, and the top of this popcorn, crochet identical stitches to before. When done, in the third double crochet stitch to the left of this picket, crochet 1 single crochet, three chains. In the second space to the left, crochet 1 single crochet, we will consider the completed part as one group. Refer to the previous demonstration. Follow the chart. Complete the remaining 3 groups. When done, slip stitch and fasten off. Round 11 is completed. Continue with round 12. First, join yarn to the beginning chain. Then make 2 chains. Then, on the double crochets of both sides, pick up stitches and work half double crochets evenly. In the middle chain space, work 1 half double crochet, 2 chains and 1 half double crochet. After completion, in the chain spaces on both sides of the middle double crochet from round 9, work 1 single crochet in each, with the chain from round 10 to the front and the chain from round 11 to the back. Continue following the previous demonstration. Complete this round. When finished, slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. After completing round 12, continue with round 13. I have already completed it. In this round, work 1 single crochet in each half double crochet stitch. In each space like this, work sequentially 1 single crochet, 2 chains and 1 single crochet. In the dent position of 2 single crochets, work in one of them. Skip the other one. After completion, continue with round 14. First refer to the chart. In the stitches or chain spaces, complete the first petal, which is completing the second single crochet. Then work the second petal. Skip 1 stitch unworked. Make 1 single crochet first. Then continue with 1 single crochet on the left. When crocheting this single crochet, bring the middle chain below together. You can pick up 1 strand. Complete the half double crochets and double crochets in the middle of the petal. Once done, the next single crochet is symmetrical to the previous one. Also bring the middle chain below together. Then make 1 single crochet in the adjacent stitch on the left. Next, alternate crocheting the first petal and the second petal. Note, skip 1 stitch in each dent. Complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch and fasten off. Round 14 is now complete. Continue with round 15. First, find the second half double crochet on the left of the previous round start. Which is the half double crochet close to the double crochet, or the first one. Pick up the 2 strands behind the half double crochet, join the yarn. Make 5 chains. Find the third half double crochet on the right of the chain space from round 12. Pick up the 2 strands behind, slip stitch. Five chains. Then, in 2 symmetric positions to these 2 entry positions, slip stitch in each. With 5 chains after each slip stitch. Here, it's behind the 3rd stitch on the left. Here, it's this double crochet. Slip stitch behind the adjacent half double crochet on its left. For the rest of this round, slip stitch in these 4 positions at each petal. And then work 5 chains. Crochet until you complete the slip stitch of the last petal. When completed, work 2 chains. Then work a double crochet where you joined the yarn. Round 15 is complete. Continue with round 16. I have already finished it. In this round, work double crochets and chains in the chain spaces from round 15. Work 3 double crochets in each space. After completing it, continue with round 17. Make 1 chain, then work 1 single crochet in the beginning chain. Work 3 chains. Then, on the 3rd double crochet to the left of the beginning chain, which is the middle double crochet in this space, work 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Work 3 more chains. Then in the middle double crochet on the left chain space, work 1 single crochet. Note, when making the single crochet, bring the middle double crochet from round 14. This means to pick up 2 strands simultaneously and crochet. Work 3 chains. Continue working 1 single crochet in this double crochet stitch. Here, you don't need to bring the stitch anymore. Work 3 chains. In the middle double crochet on the left, work 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Then work 3 chains. For the rest of this round, in the middle double crochet stitch of each group, work alternately double crochets and chains with single crochets and chains. Note, each time when working one of the single crochets on the top of a petal, bring the middle double crochet from round 14. Refer to the previous demonstration. Continue crocheting all the way to the last 3 chains. When completed, in the entry position of the starting single crochet, work 1 single crochet, 1 chain. Then, in this single crochet stitch, work a half double crochet. This way, we have finished round 17. Continue with round 18. Make 4 chains. Then work 1 treble crochet. Three chains. And in the same position, work 1 DC2 bobble. Two chains. Skip 1 space. In the second space on the left, work 1 HDC3 puff, that is, work 3 incomplete half double crochets. The loops can be slightly enlarged. When done, yarn over, pull through all loops once. The HDC3 puff is completed. 3 chains. Continue with 2 HDC3 puff, with 3 chains in between. When done, 2 chains. Skip 1 space. Work 1 double crochet. 2 chains. In the second space on the left, work 3 HDC3 puff, with 3 chains in between. For this round, skip 1 space and work corresponding stitches. Follow the chart and continue crocheting. When you encounter the TR2 bobble, first work 2 incomplete treble crochets. Then yarn over, and pull through all loops once. Continue to crochet this round all the way down. Finally, slip stitch in the first treble crochet stitch. Round 18 is completed. Continue to crochet round 19. I have finished. When the chart indicates HDC3 puff, you can crochet in this stitch. or in the space on the left. When it indicates a double crochet, always crochet in the double crochet stitch. For the rest, crochet in the corresponding spaces. Follow the chart and finish this round. Then continue to crochet rounds 20 and 21. I have also finished. In round 20, crochet in the corresponding spaces. In round 21, work 2 chains at the corners, and the double crochets are all worked in the corresponding stitches. In the remaining positions, alternate between 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Also, the double crochet is worked in the corresponding space. After completing round 21, fasten off the yarn, then continue referring to the chart. Finish round 24. For these rounds, when indicates the stitches on the chain, crochet them in the spaces. The rest are crocheted in the stitches. Everyone, refer to the chart, and finish the remaining rounds. This way, we have completed motif 2.